Assalamualaikum, namaste, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Man with you again. So here I'm back again with another brand new video to continue the series of my safety and security video. So today I'll be talking about hazard. So I will briefly go through the hazard and how to do and what are the types of hazard. So without taking long time, let's dive into the topic. So in the beginning, let's understand what hazard is. A hazard is an potential source of harm, danger, or adverse effect on people, property, or the environment. Hazard can manifest in various forms and contexts, encompassing physical, chemical, biological, environmental, and other factors. So that is called hazard. Now let's get into more detail of the hazard. We'll talk now about the types of hazard. So types of hazard can be classified into several categories based on their nature and origin. Here is an overview of the main types of hazards. Physical hazards. First, we'll talk about physical hazards. These hazards involve factors in the environment that can cause harm without necessarily being related to the properties of substances. Example include slippery floors, falling objects, high noise levels, machinery or equipment accidents, extreme temperature, heat or cold, radiation exposure. So these are physical hazards. Number two, chemical hazards. Chemical hazards involve exposure to substances that can cause harm to human, animals, or the environment due to their chemical properties. Example includes toxic chemicals, for example pesticides, solvents, flammable materials, for example gasoline, alcohol, corrosive substances, for example acids, alkalis, reactive chemicals, for example explosives, oxidizers. Okay, number three, biological hazards. Biological hazards come from living organisms or their byproducts and can cause illness, infection, or allergic reaction. Example include pathogenic microorganisms, example bacteria, virus, fungi, etc. Parasites, example ticks, mosquitoes. Then allergens, example pollen, mold spores, etc. Biological toxins, for example venom from snakes or spiders. Number four, ergonomic hazards. Ergonomic hazards arise from factors related to the design of workspace, equipment, and tasks that can lead to musculoskeletal disorders or other health issues. Example include poorly designed workstations, awkward or repetitive movements, heavy lifting or carrying, inadequate lighting or sitting. Number five, psychological hazards. Psychological hazards are related to the interaction between the social and organizational aspects of work and can affect mental health and well-being. Example include work-related stress, bullying or harassment, job insecurity, lack of support or recognitions, work-life imbalance. Number six, environmental hazards. Environmental hazards arise from natural or human-made factors in the surrounding environment that can pose risk to health and safety. Natural disasters, earthquakes, floods, hurricanes, air pollutions, smoke, particulate matter, water contaminations. Example water contaminations, example chemical pathogens, soil contaminations, heavy metals, pesticides, climate change related events, heat waves, storms. Okay, understanding the different types of hazard is essential for assessing risk and implementing appropriate measures to prevent or mitigate their potential impacts. Now we will understand also how to manage the hazard or how to deal with the hazard when you detect the hazard at your workplace. So dealing with hazard involves systematic approach to identify, assess, and mitigate risk to prevent harm or damage. Here is a general guide on how to deal with hazards effectively. Number one, identify hazards. Conduct a thorough assessment to identify all potential hazards in the workplace, home, or any other environment. This involves observing activities, inspecting equipment and facilities, and consulting relevant sources such as safety guidelines and regulations. Number two, assess risks. Once hazards are identified, evaluate the level of risk associated with each hazard. Consider factors such as the likelihood or occurrence, the severity of potential consequences, and the number of people or assets affected. This risk assessment helps prioritize actions and resources to address the most significant risk first. Number three is control measures. Implement control measures to reduce or eliminate risk posed by hazards. Control measures can include engineering controls, example redesigning equipment, administrative controls, for example implementing safety procedures or SOPs, and personal protective equipment, for example safety goggles, gloves, etc. The hierarchy of control prioritizes elimination, substitutions, engineering controls, administrative control, and personal protective equipment in descending order or effectiveness. Number four, training and educations. Provide training and educations to employees, residents, or other stakeholders on recognizing hazards, following safety procedures, and using protective measures effectively. Ensure everyone understands their roles and responsibilities in preventing accidents and injuries. Okay, number five, regular inspection and maintenance. Conduct regular inspections of equipments, facilities, and processes to identify new hazards or potential failures. Perform routine maintenance to keep equipment in good working condition and address any issue promptly. So number six, emergency preparedness. Develop and implement emergency response plans to address hazards that can be completely eliminated. Ensure everyone knows what to do in case of emergencies such as fires, chemicals, spill, or natural disaster. Practice emergency drills regularly to reinforce procedures and improve response effectiveness. Number seven, continuous improvement. Continuously monitor and review hazard management practice to identify areas for improvement. Encourage feedback from employees or other stakeholders to enhance safety culture and prevent complacency. By following these steps and adopting a proactive approach to hazard management, individuals and organizations can create safer environment and reduce the likelihood of accidents, injuries, and other adverse outcomes. So this was the topic for today. I hope I have presented you a good topic where you can protect yourself or where you can protect your property, your people around, by detecting and dealing correctly with the hazards. So thank you so much for watching my video till the end. I will definitely come again with another safety and security video. So till then, thank you so much. Have a good time. If you are new to my channel, please do not forget to like, subscribe my channel, and do not forget to share this video to your colleagues, friends, which will be very helpful for them to understand what hazard is, what safety and security is. So thank you so much. Have a good time. See you. Bye bye. Namaste.